So first you need to go to github.com/WizzDev-PL, and here you see the IoT Starter repository. Go ahead and click on it, and we just need to copy the SSH URL. Now we can clone it. So it's important to clone it recursively. Go to thingsport.cloud and use your GitHub account to log in and authorize it. Accept the policies. And now you've created an account. You can just close the startup screen. Now you need to create a device profile. You can use the default device profile and edit it. Click Edit, click Device Provisioning, and change the strategy to allow to create new devices. Copy the provisioning device key and the provisioning device secret, and go ahead and save the changes. Now you need to create a device username and a device password. The device username has to be unique globally, so it's recommended to add a random prefix to it. The client ID can be unique locally. So what we can do is use a password generator to generate two passwords, one as a prefix for the username and one as a password. Copy the passwords and use them as device username prefix and device password. Now we need to go to MicroPython folder and run the following command with these parameters, and you need to add thingsport.cloud as host. Add the two keys you've copied earlier. Enter your client ID. This only has to be unique locally, so it can be very simple. I use Bob0. Now enter your username, which has the prefix. Now enter the password. And you can use the same name as your client ID for device name. Now your device has been registered and it should show up in thingsport.cloud. So go to device groups, and there it is, Bob0. Go to latest telemetry, and here you can see there's no telemetry because we haven't sent any data yet. We can use Mosquito to publish some dummy data so we can test the connection. So we use the client ID, the device username, and the device password, and some dummy data. In this case, a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. We've sent the temperature, and here you can see it instantly shows up. Click on the telemetry value that is uploaded. Click Show on Widget. Select Charts. You can select Line Chart and click Add to Dashboard. We need to create a new dashboard, and we can just call it Bob0 Dashboard. You can open it here, or you can go to Dashboard Groups. Click Open, and here you can click Open Dashboard. And it should show one value. We need to change the period. Let's set it to half an hour so we can see all values. Yeah, and you can see only one value. We can upload the second value by just repeating the publish command. And now we should see the second value. It will take a few seconds. And when we see the second value, there's a line. Now we can flash the device. Check if there's any USB serial device. Plug in your device and it should show up as USB 0. Run the following script with these parameters with your USB serial port and things port and the sensor DHT22. Now you need to enter thingsport.cloud as a host, and you need to enter client ID, device username and device password. You can set the device name and you can keep the remaining parameters empty. Now it's flashing. This may take a minute. Once it's flashing, it will start uploading the Python scripts. And now it's done. You can connect to your device using a serial port terminal, connect to it using 115.200 baud. You should reset the device and it should show its MAC address. Now you need to connect to the Wi-Fi network of the ESP32. SSID starts with WizzDev IoT and ends with the MAC address. Connect to it. And now we need to go to the browser and go to a specific web page. There's a fixed IP address. Go to this website 192.168.41/webpages/setup.html. Select the SSID of your hotspot and the password. Click submit. And now your ESP32 will connect to the hotspot and it will disconnect the computer from the ESP Wi-Fi network. So it will break the Wi-Fi connection. The ESP32 should show up connected to the hotspot. As you can see, one device is connected. It's only briefly connected. When it's uploading the data, you can check the serial port terminal and you can see when it's uploading the data. And it will take a few seconds for the data to show up in the chart. When it's published the data, it goes to sleep for a set period. It has uploaded the value 24.1 degrees Celsius. And now you can see it's arrived and it's shown in the chart. Now we can wait 2 minutes before the next value shows up. After 2 minutes, the device will wake up and send its next value. And here you can see the next value has been sent. If you want to change the publishing period, you can go to microprojects, src, common, config.py and change the full publishing period. This isn't exactly the publishing period, but this is the sleep interval. The actual publishing period is a little longer than that because there's some overhead. So if we select 30 seconds, it will be a little longer than 30 seconds. It will probably be around a minute. Once you've changed this publishing period and saved the file, you need to reflash the device, close the serial port terminal, and upload the device. The command has remembered all the parameters, so you can just hit enter until it is uploaded. You need to repeat the Wi-Fi setup process. If the device doesn't show up right away, you can hit reset and connect. Go to the setup page, enter the credentials of your hotspot, connect, and now you can connect to the serial terminal. The ESP will disconnect and your PC will automatically reconnect to the default Wi-Fi network. In the serial port terminal, you can see that it's uploading its data. When it's done, it will show it's sleeping for 30 seconds. It has published a temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. And here we can see the value. And now we can see the second value. It's about a minute later, so there's about half a minute overhead and half a minute sleep time. Setting a shorter period will give you more values, but it will also increase the power consumption of the device. This concludes the tutorial.